The Red River Farm Network Crop Tour presented by Pioneer. As we wrap up the day, we're checking in with Pioneer Field Agronomist Larry Lunder. Larry, first of all, appreciate you hosting us today.
Well, thank you for coming out. I always look forward to our trip around my area of the state every year and see how things are doing, and always look forward to it. Really enjoy it.
Some great stops. We started this morning in Steele, North Dakota. Give us a snapshot. What did we see there?
So we started out with Quantum Ag North. That's our sales representative in that area of the state. And what we were looking at there was a field of P87040, and that is a power core. That'll be our new trait package coming in. What that's going to add is the option to use enlist herbicide over the top of that corn, or more importantly, what it adds is a third trait to hold off corn borer. Corn borer hasn't been a problem for a lot of years because we've had the BT trait, but all along as we've had the BT trait, of course, we build resistance up. So we're staying ahead of that by integrating new traits into our germplasm in order to keep the corn resistant to the corn borer.
So a lot of excitement for that for 25.
Yeah, we're very excited about that launch. We'll be launching that one. We'll be launching P82288 as well. You heard Jason talk about that a little towards the end of the tour. That is going to be a very good one for us too. And moving on, that's the introduction of all the hybrids. We'll replace the Acre Max, the AM, with of course the Power Core.
What beautiful looking corn crop there.
It was just a beautiful looking corn crop, and they've had great conditions out there. They've had plenty of rainfall, and then some heat to push it along. You just need a little more heat, but they've really done well on the rainfall there this year.
Next stop was in a soybean field by McCluskey, North Dakota. What were we looking at that stop?
Well, actually, technically that was south of Mercer. But,
right.
But regardless, we were looking at our new Z Series beans. That is our latest series of E3 beans, which gives you the ability to use either glyphosate, glufosinate, also known as Liberty, or Enlist across the top of those beans for weed control. We're really excited about that Z Series. That's where all our efforts of breeding have went. That is our latest and our best yielding varieties we have on the market, and we're excited to build on top of the A Series beans that have really done well the last couple of years. We feel this is just the next step up for us.
At your kickoff meeting, boy, there was just a lot of excitement about this Z Series of soybeans.
Oh, very much so. You could say now in soybeans we have it all from A to Z.
Perfect. How about the canola here in Garrison?
So the last stop of the day, we're up here with North Shore Seeds, and we're with Jason Foss, and we're looking at our 520L, which is our latest Liberty Link canola that we've introduced. And what we're really concentrating on hard is to eliminate as much pod shatter as we possibly can, and we feel this is going to be a tremendous variety for us. It'll allow that farmer to leave it standing and then come and just take it off straight with a combine. That's where we want to be in the market. Very confident in the yield in the products we have out there. Just trying to get that shatter score where it needs to be, so it can stand in the field and be harvested timely without the need to swath ahead of time.
Common theme through the day today was need some heat units. How are we going to do in finishing this crop?
Well, I've tracked this most of the summer, and we've been anywhere from 100 to about 200, maybe a little more in some spots behind what would be considered normal. So we're going to need some heat to finish. This happens more often than people remember. We came off of last year where we had good heat, nice warm nights, never struggled to bring anything to maturity. So this year was bound to be a little tougher, and it has been. Hopefully, if September treats us right and some of the advanced forecast looks like it might, we'll get everything to that physiological maturity and do just fine. But really nice crop sitting out there for western North Dakota. Now we'll just see how Mother Nature treats us.
We have been blessed by moisture. That's something that, like Jason mentioned earlier in our stop, we haven't seen for a few years.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, water is always going to be a concern. That's always going to be my number one concern as agronomist in western North Dakota, and we've certainly done very well with that this year.
Any issues you've seen in these fields, bug issues or weed pressure, those kind of things?
Actually, no, compared to the last few years, way less grasshopper pressure than what we've seen. Really nothing excessive. We've been pretty lucky on the pest front and the disease front. We just haven't had a lot of trouble this year, so that has been a blessing.
Good deal. Well, again, appreciate you hosting us today.
Thank you so much for coming out. It was great having you.
Fun deal. Larry Lunder with us, field agronomist with Pioneer. We've been traveling across his territory in western North Dakota. It's the Red River Farm Network Crop Tour, presented by Pioneer.